Welcome guys to a new series of reviews. I am starting my series of Transformers reviews leading up to Transformers The Last Knight, which we all know is going to be awesome, right? It's going to be a fantastic movie, right? No, it's not. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started to talk about the first Transformers movie. No, not that movie, not the 2007 film, because that's going to be our next review. Let's get started with the original 1986 animated Transformers the movie, or some people like to call it Z Transformers the movie. My god. Anyway, let's get started with this review. When it comes to Transformers, I am a fan of the G1 series from the 80s, but I'm not really the biggest on Beast Wars and Rescue Bots, that bullcrap show. And I watched episodes of Transformers Prime. I can't really get into it all that much, but when it comes to Transformers, I actually am more of a fan of the original G1 series from the 80s. And I really do enjoy this movie since this movie is in the same continuity of the G1 series, but I forgot what season it was, because I actually had to watch the G1 series. Cause I haven't really seen, haven't seen the G1 series in years, so I'll rewatch some episodes or binge watch the entire series, so I can kind of get more of a, I can kind of get more of an understanding with this movie. But let's get into this film. So Unicron, this giant robotic planet, is destroying other planets, and of course during this, the Decepticons and the Autobots are in a huge battle, and Megatron has killed Optimus Prime. That was very emotional to see that scene. One of our greatest heroes and the nerddom community dies. But this movie, I gotta say, watch this movie last night. I really do enjoy this movie. This is a fun, awesome, popcorn, entertaining animated film. But I do gotta say, for a guy who only loved the G1 series, this movie, for G1 fans only, this movie is actually very, very perfect. And what I mean by perfect, I don't mean A plus, masterpiece, 5 out of 5 stars perfect. No, 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 no. What I mean by perfect, I mean that for people who watched the animated series, the G1 series, and they watched this movie is definitely for Transformers fans. I mean, if you're not a Transformers fan, if you watch this movie, you're probably like, For people who like the original series, like me, the G1 series, this movie is very good, and it adds a lot of weight and really fits into the continuity of the original series, how it fills in the gap of some things. But like I said, I really do rewatch the original series, because I really, really, really want to. What I really do love about this movie, of course, the Transformers. This movie actually focused on the Transformers, unlike in those Michael Bay films where it just focuses on the humans and then 25% of the focus is on the Transformers. This movie, the Transformers are the main focus. They're all front and center. They are the protagonists. While there are two human characters like his father and the son who played an important part in this movie, but they're not really the focus. The focus are the Transformers and the camaraderie and their team, who are just so fun to watch. And Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. My god. Definitely one of the best voice actors to ever play a character ever. Me love me some Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is definitely one of my favorite characters ever. And this movie is the definition of this 1980s goodness. I mean, you see the animation, you hear like the soundtrack, especially with the opening theme song of this movie, Transformers! I can't do it. I can't do it, because the theme song is so freaking loud. And of course, you got the touch! You got the power! Oh my god. But this is just some cool 1980s goodness in this movie that also give you like more of a nostalgia feeling, because you know I do have a thing for the 1980s. I do think that decade is very, very fascinating, very interesting. I do want to go back to that decade, but you know, I don't have a time machine, so yeah. Like I said before, Optimus Prime dies in this movie, which is very sad, killed by Megatron, but it gets Hot Rod, played by Judd Nelson, the Matrix, now this orb thing, but I'm not going to tell you what this thing does, because it's a bit of a spoiler. But this movie's from the 80s, so watch this movie and you'll see what it does. So, yeah. I also do love Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock himself, as Galvatron. I thought he was very cool. Also forgot that the Transformers actually curse in this movie. in an animated PG-rated movie made for kids. Well, it was really made to sell toys, because let's face it, Transformers was really made to sell toys. Just putting that out there. It's a fact.
Oh shit, what are we gonna do now? Damn it, open!
I will talk about some of the problems I do have with this film. The opening credits, the opening title sequence, is definitely a ripoff of Richard Donner's Superman. Also, too, I don't really like the fade into black and transition back like it's a made-for-TV movie or something. I'm not really a fan of that, because this was a theatrically released movie, even though this movie tanked at the box office. It made like $5 million, and the budget was $6 million, so yeah, this movie was a box office failure, even though Transformers was huge back in the day. Also, too, I don't like the character of Blair.
We've got Decepticons in the gates, Decepticons in the air, Decepticons inside the walls, Decepticons. If we beat them off the walls, then they're still in the air. If we shoot them out of the air, then they're still at the gates. So where does that leave us? Nowhere, that's where.
Yeah, I don't really like that character all that much. But I don't really have any problems with this movie other than that, because I really do think that this movie is very good for people who love the G1 series, and for people who haven't really watched it in a while, like myself. But nevertheless, I do think that to this day, this is the best Transformers movie we're ever going to get, and it's sad because this is an animated movie, and the other four that I'm going to get to are live-action multi-million-dollar movies, and when an animated movie is better than those, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I'm going to give the Transformers, the movie, a B+. That is the only positive grade I'm ever going to get to a Transformers movie. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I cannot wait to start the Michael Bay films now. That's gonna be fun. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of Transformers, the movie, in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you are new to my channel and you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.